everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today is of course Monday, which means we're doing weekly decoration. So I'm going to move past my gorgeous Game of Thrones week. Oh, really like that week. Been looking at it for the last couple of days thinking I don't want to switch weeks, I like it the way it is. I'm just going to put that off to the side. So there we go. Not too bad of a week this week. I don't have too much on. Well, actually I do, but it's not too bad. So what I'm going to do this week, you guys would have seen a few weeks ago, I got the the Cute Paper Lovers book, which is just love. And I said in that video I was petrified of using anything out of it because I don't want to. I'm going to make myself, but I can't use everything. So I'm going to use a couple of the stickers and a couple of bits and pieces from this range just to try and make myself actually use it. But I'm also going to tie it in with the new cute Paper Lovers book as well. I'm going to use one piece of paper out of here too. I'm also going to use some washi tape. This is the only part of that cute collection I ever got, was the washi tape. So I am going to use some of this as well, just to sort of tie it all together. So I'm going to start off with the washi tape. So I'm going to run the pink washi tape down the top. I don't know if I want to use it across the bottom and the top or just one. I don't know yet. Rub this out first, that's always the best way to start. Not so scared of using the washi tape because I've had it for ages and I've never used it. So I'm going to run the pink washi tape along the bottom and the top, and then I'm going to run the blue stripes down the middle. It's going to be a very bright week this week. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be back in just a sec. Go, that's what it looks like when it's done. So then I'm just gonna punch out the holes. I really like the way these two washi tapes work together. And obviously they've come in a set, so the colours will have some kind of tie-in, but the pink on its own looked really good and I didn't think the blue would actually add to it, but I think it has. I think it has. There we go, that's what it looks like when I've got all that done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rub some of these out and put some stickers in, not all of them. So last week when I did my Game of Thrones week, I printed out some logos. I'm just going to use that again this week just because it's the finale. What am I going to do next Monday? Seriously. I have to find a new show to fall in love with. If you guys have any suggestions of shows that are just absolutely bloody awesome that I just have to watch, let me know. I've already done Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy was amazing. And I have Vikings, I just haven't watched it yet. I'll get there. And then I'm just going to grab my netball stickers because they need to go in too. Netballs. I'm just grabbing my sticker maker. Just while I'm here, I'll put the Game of Thrones one through. I always tend to put sort of 6 or 7 through at the same time, just so that, because you tend to waste a little bit on the edge here, I like to make sure I'm not wasting too much of it. Where did that go? Double up. So you just feed these through sort of 2 at a time. It's not as much fun putting my netball stickers on considering I can't play. But anyway. And I've done these a little close, but they'll still work, so it's okay. Probably should spread them out a little bit more than I did. Whoopsies. No! That's right. They're okay. Kinda. Sometimes if you put them through like I did too close, they stick. So I'll put the Game of Thrones there first. And then I'll go about rescuing these. If you put them through too close, the glue gets stuck, and that's why they do that. So that was all my fault. It just might mean for a couple of these I might have to put a little bit of extra tape on them. I swear I put my glue tape somewhere. There it is. So you might notice that I'm using different glue tape. It's not actually any different than the one I had before, the blue one. It's just pink, and it comes out as little hearts instead of dots, which doesn't really bother me. I think it's kind of cute. Go. So now what colours am I going to use? Too many different colours of pink. Too many pinks. That's what it looks like once I've got everything all written in. You may have noticed I can't spell physio. It's a very hard word. Very, very hard word. So then I'm going to jump into the Paper Lovers book. I'm going to take out this greeting card, which is really scaring me because I don't want to use anything out of here. But I have to. Have to use it. Can't sit on my cupboard. Must use it. So I'm just grabbing my little paper trimmer I'm going to use this. I don't want to break it, but I'd rather use it this way than the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. And what I mean by use it this way than the other way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a bit of paper on the back of this, and this is going to be my sort of little envelope for the week, to put my footy timetable in and stuff. I could just use the card, and I could just put the card together and actually use it the same way, but I really like the back of this one. I really would like to use it somewhere else, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it and I'm going to use it for something else, as opposed to wasting it by just sticking it down. Once you've done that, and I'm jumping into the new cute Paper Lovers book. New cute, that's a weird word. And I'm just going to grab, just because it sort of fits in this same sort of thing, I'm just grabbing this piece of pattern paper with the spots on it. And then what I'm going to do is I just need to cut a piece that's just a little bit wider. Just a little bit wider. I'm going to cut this bit first. So this bit I'm just doing by sight. I'm just doing it just the length of the paper trimmer, basically. And I'm just going to cut off. No, I'm going to use this side. So I'm just going to bring this in and make sure that it's all going to work. Making sure that it's square and just cutting that, and that's going to fit just perfectly just there, and then this is going to slide in just like that. I really hope. And then you'll see in a minute. I think I'm going to put it that way. Yeah, I'm going to put it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down, but the way I'm going to do it, because I don't want, oh, got some on me. I don't want it to be the whole length of it, as in the width of the tape. So I'm just going to put, if I don't drop everything on the floor, because that's how silly I am. Because I don't want it to be so thick, I'm just running that half on, half off, which is why then I'm wiping my desk. And grab the cardboard. Just laying that down there. And then hopefully, that bird is so cute. Hopefully then if I do this, it slides in perfectly. That's not square. That's not square, but that's okay. So it does fit in there just nicely. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the bottom. I want this to sit a little lower this week, so I'm just going to cut this off. And then I'm also going to jump back into the, I'm going to make a lot of noise, and then I'm going to jump straight back into the cute one. And I'm just going to grab a sticker. Pink or blue, pink or blue, pink or blue. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to stick it right there. So that should sit almost right underneath it, which it nearly does. And then it's going to sit just there. So it's sort of going to hide this a little bit. Now the problem with that sitting up at the top, well, the problem that it is sitting up at the top, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover that with this cardboard cutout, this little arrow. if I can get it to cooperate and come out of the book. Ugh. This must have been why they didn't sell so many if they didn't make so many, because they don't come out of the book. Just did not want to come out. And then I'm going to stick this on the top here, which will hide that. And you'll never notice it's there. Well, you will, because you can see it a little bit, but not lots. So just putting the glue tape actually on the paper. Then I'm just going to trim the white bits off so you can't see them. And just because I can, and because I want to, I'm just going to trim this little bit too. Which is going to cut into my sticker a little bit on the other side, I've just noticed, but that's okay. So that sits just perfectly there. So then I'm going to punch the holes in this, and then I'm decide if I'm going to put something on top of that. So I'm just going to flip this over. Just going to have this sit down a little bit. I'm just going to make sure that paper is exactly where I want it to be before I punch, because if it's not, the holes will go in the wrong spot. There we go. Did it punch it? Didn't punch it anyway, so it's all good. But I always have, if you're going to do a list like this that's sort of going to live there permanently, I always make sure that it is in the right spot beforehand, so that way it doesn't accidentally get in the wrong spot or get clipped. So I feel like I just need something over here, so I'm just jumping back into the Paper Lovers book. I don't need any more mushrooms. I need something blue. I need something blue. I'll grab this one. And then I'm just going to grab my Aldi sticker book. Just going to grab that little heart, which is almost the same colour. There we go. I think I'm going to leave it at that, I think. I don't think I'm missing anything. No, I'm going to leave it like that. So that is my week using the cute Paper Lovers book. It's also, I really I'm not to blow smoke up my own butt, but I really like that idea of kind of hiding my list, especially considering it's a short week and everything. It's actually, I'm really kind of impressed with my own thinking. Sometimes I'm smarter than I give myself credit for. So as I said, that's this week. I'm all done. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I do the weekly ones, the weekly decoration ones, every single Monday. They will always be up on a Monday, unless I have internet issues, which you never know. So keep an eye out for them, especially now Game of Thrones is finished. Nothing to watch on a Monday. Watch my decorating videos. It's a great idea. If you want to get in contact with me anywhere, the best places to do that is on Snapchat, Facebook, or on Instagram. I will link all of those down below for you. I'll also list all the products I've used, even though I know you can't get the Cute Paper Lovers book anymore. I'm sorry, but you can live vicariously through me while I use it all up, because I can't not use it, but I can't use it. It's stuck in the middle. Anyway, I hope you guys like this, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.